Hello everyone, I'm Maria and I'm continuing talking about self-care. Well, in my last video I talked about emotional exhaustion, and it can be prevented and it can be dealt with by taking care of yourself. Well, I often hear that taking care of yourself and focusing on yourself is selfish. People say, but Maria, I can't afford that. I have a full-time job, I have 5 kids, I have a husband, I have this, I have that. Lots of obligations. I cannot afford taking care of myself and taking time off and saying no to people. Everyone needs me. Like, I can't do that. Isn't it selfish? Well, what I can say to you is people who say that, people who think like that, unfortunately, are used to being an option to other people. They're used to sacrificing a lot, and their feelings or desires did not or do not matter much for other people. That's why for some people it's hard to focus on themselves, to take care of themselves before taking care of other people. But you need to remember that you cannot pour out of an empty cup, right? You cannot give something that you don't have. You cannot give the energy that you don't have, right? And there are so many people who really focus on their job and they work overtime instead of taking care of their body, exercising and eating healthily. They quickly have some snacks, or they say, oh, I have to stay in and I can't go to the gym, right? Well, as a workaholic, I can tell you several things regarding that. First of all, your work will never finish. There will always be something to do, right? Unlike your health is not infinite, right? And if you get sick, just think about it. How are you going to work? How are you going to manage? On the other hand, think about another thing. The message you send to people who work with you, people around you, to your boss, to your colleagues, what they can see is that you care about your job more than your health, right? You think it's a good thing, right? You think, oh yeah, I'm so hardworking, I'm such a good girl, such a good boy. Well, the message you send to other people is, you can use me. Yeah, I don't mind sacrificing my health, my well-being, my family, my relationships, everything. I don't mind staying overtime, working overtime, right? For people who say, oh, I have children and husband and stuff like that, and I cannot take a time off and do some yoga or cook a healthy meal, or I don't know, take care of myself in another way. First of all, yes, I understand that family takes a lot of time. Yeah, you need time and energy to invest in the family. However, just think how can you teach your children some healthy habits? How can you instill some healthy habits in your children if you yourself don't take care of your body and your mind and your emotions? Because children learn by watching, yeah? Watching you and repeating. They do not care about your words like, okay, son, eat your broccoli, yeah? Or, come on, yeah, physical education. They don't care. They look at you. They look at you and they repeat after you. Another message that you send to them is that you don't matter. Your well-being doesn't matter, right? Yes, kids might be your priority, you think, right? But you teach them that your well-being doesn't matter. And when you get old, inevitably, they will remember that. They will remember that their interests are their priority and your priority, right? Because likely they will repeat the same pattern in their adulthood, right? Because we all repeat after our parents mostly, unless we change it consciously. Well, I wish you all mental and physical health. Take care of yourselves, and remember that your well-being, your self-care is not a luxury, it's your priority. Bye.